Hello, my name is Michael Joubert from MGS Adventure, and this is a little bit of an update. It is February 6th. It's actually 46 degrees right now, and we're in Michigan, and normally what I should be doing is I should be playing in the snow, but as you see in the background right here, not many snow. So we were planning to do a lot of snowmobiling this year, and well, that didn't happen. So because the lack of snow and the lack of weekends, I had a little bit more free time than expected. So I've done some upgrading on my Mercedes-Benz. So started, not completed, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of update what's happening. So I have some things in order that should be arriving tomorrow to finish some of the work, but I'm gonna show you a little bit more of what we are in right now and what I already started doing. So let me open the door and get you inside, put some lights on. So you can see I have a lot of tools out there, right? And that's because it's not finished. So here's the lights. So that gives us a little bit of a better view. So on top of the bed, I have a lot of the front end. So if we go look in the front right now, I have the whole thing tear apart because I wanted to get a hold of the battery. So that's actually what I'm waiting for parts to come in to finish that. So basically, when I purchased the van, the person I purchased the van with had the DC to DC box right here, but he never installed it. So I did some research. I got everything going, and inside the power, inside the battery compartment here, I have a distributor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the box right in here. I'm going to have the 6-gauge wire going to a fuse. Then the fuse will go to the Orion TR Smart. And then from that point, I will have one going to the neutral, one going to the distributor, and then at that point when I'm driving around I can have the charge. So that's one thing that I'm working on. Now what I already accomplished. Well, going to the inverter, we had a little bit of an incident with the inverter. So when last time we were in Colorado, the inverter came off of the back of it, fell down in the box. I actually thought I hit something on the van, went outside, looked around. I'm like, I didn't touch anything. Didn't realize until we were back in Michigan that this whole thing was down in here. So with help of my neighbor, we were able to repair the bracket, because the bracket actually broke in pieces. I can actually put a picture right now what it looked like prior, if I still have the picture. And we remounted it, put it back in there. From that point, also, I found in a lot of pieces that the person had for the charger had a Bluetooth monitor, so I installed that. So now I can have that information in there. And then right around here, he had the inverter. The inverter was right here. So every time I needed to turn on the inverter, I had to get in my garage, open the door, click the inverter. So what I did is I moved it up to this location. So right in this part of it. So I have my lights, I have my heater right here, and then I used to have a USB plug-in right there. So there's now my inverter, and now I can just turn it on just like that. So perfect. I don't have to crawl underneath. It's right there. And then when I shut it off, it also turned the lights off. So what I did after that, I took the USB plug-in and changed it to one that actually had a turn off button. Because the one I had a blue light and it never turned off. So here I switched it to one where I have a power off. So at night, you don't have a blue light shining everywhere. And also, one thing that we realized very quickly is I have this this basically area where it's basically where my door, my chair is backward. I have an area for my laptop, but I did not have 110 power. So I needed to plug in into this plug-in, having a wire going in. So what I decided to do is I wanted to have a new set of power on this side of the van versus having the two in this side, where it's basically right down in the floor right here and another one right there. So I got all the wiring done. I cut a box, so I put a new box in there. You can see it's not clean. I didn't vacuum yet, but I have one right there. At the same time, I put a new USB right in the corner right there, so it's closer for me to have USB charging to help charging GoPros or all the equipment. I would like to have it right there just when I'm working on it. So we were able to get all the wiring going down in the floor and then go through right in there and then underneath and go back up. And having also another 110 here. So sometime I can have my coffee machine in this area in the morning, right in here, right in this area. And then I don't have to have it, if we have some stuff going on here, it's kind of light, I can plug in, have my coffee machine going right here. So this project, I wasn't supposed to be doing it. I was going to pay someone to do it. But since they have no snow, I got a few weekends where I was kind of like just looking outside, seeing everything melting, and not really had a lot of times with the snowmobile. I only did 210 miles this year. And I don't see, it's now early February. I'm in a t-shirt right now, sweatshirt outside. It's really not that looking great for more weekends. So I decided I'm gonna continue upgrading the van. So the next project is getting the DC to DC fixed, and then I'm gonna be starting to have two other things created. So I'm gonna be setting up, I ordered the parts for the Jeep, and what I did is I ordered for the Jeep the connection so I can have the van pull the Jeep. So I'm gonna have I think I got some Blue Hawks attachment that's going to be attaching right just underneath the basically the bumper right there, and then from that point I'll be able to attach the Jeep to the van. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do all the wiring right there, and then in a few weeks I'm going to be ordering the attachment for the van that I attach to the Jeep, and then I'm gonna be looking at two different options. So one of the options I looked into is the braking system, where you put the box in there and you attach it, and I have another option, and it's around the same price, where it's pretty much an automatic system. It's always on, it's always there. I'm a little concerned because I'm not finding anybody who can actually install it. So it's maybe something I'm gonna have to install myself in the Jeep. It has some drilling to do. You have a little bit of I'm a little concerned on the putting drilling on the Jeep. So I'm gonna look to see if I can find someone who's willing to do it. But if I don't, I guess I'm gonna be doing that probably the next few weeks or early March. And after that, I'm looking at a Starlink system. So my goal is to have a Starlink just when we go out west to be able to have communication when we are in the middle of nowhere. Last year when we were in Moab and we were in Colorado with the van, it was great to be able to park anywhere, but not having communication, not having a way to download files or to look at maps or get some news about the potential shutdown, if it was happening or not happening, it kind of put us in a bind where we felt like we needed to go in town just to download a few things, verify, check some news media, and then go back into the wilderness and get back in the void. So we decided, you know, it'd probably be smarter to just have that. It's kind of an expensive toy, I believe, but at this point, my work kind of lets me go out for quite a bit of time without any issues, and my boss was kind of like, yeah, it'd be nice to be able to communicate here and there, and kind of hinted that maybe he would let me go out a little bit more often if I would be able to do some work on the back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna permanently mount it right in this corner of the van. So I'm gonna get some mounting. I think the first year I'm gonna just get the wire to go on the back door, but then afterward I'm gonna have to drill a hole and have the wiring coming from the back. So that's kind of what the updates are, what the plans are. And overall, I'm way ahead of the time frame because I didn't think I was going to be doing this until April, maybe even May. So now being in February and already have close to 50% of the work done is going to make it a little bit easier for us to go. I did get hold of a company that does work on vans, and they are supposed to be coming here to do some measurement, but we're gonna have, and that I didn't want to do. I'm not great when it comes to doing this type of work. I wanted someone who actually done it plenty of times. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna give me a 48-inch closet that's gonna be basically going right in here. I'm a little bit less than halfway in there, and then they're gonna put something like this where we can put our stuff on the back side of, just at the end of it. They're gonna do it on both sides of it, so we'll have a little bit of a area for our clothes right in here, and then it'll open up in the back because we sleep head in the back, feet in this way, so it has a little bit more opening in the back, but underneath the feet will still be pretty good. They're also gonna finish that section of it that has not been done. So right now I'm debating about finding the hole. Should I get the hole going and get the wire for the Starlink before they finish? So I'm kind of debating, but at this point, if I have to order the cable prior of getting the Starlink, or just buy the Starlink and just wait, and from that point. So that's kind of like the decision I have to make, and then we'll be done. So that's kind of what is going on. So upgrades, it's going along. I'm feel pretty good about what I've done. Everything seems to be going pretty smooth. I had some project where I wasn't feeling that way, so I feel pretty good about it. And then what we're gonna do spring-wise and in summer and fall. So we're on discussion about what to do, right? Where to go. We had a plan to go traveling in Iceland in spring, but I think that's being pushed. I think it's going to be probably next year we're going to do this. Spent a lot of money last year, and maybe it's time to just have a easy year. So since we purchased this van, be able to enjoy it and not do a big expense that won't do it. So we're talking about going out west in spring, and then maybe going out east in Maine area for fall. So that's kind of the idea behind it. So if we're going out west for spring, I need to have the Jeep attached to the van, so when we go and park, we can actually drive the Jeep around. If we're going out west, I want a Jeep. If we're going out east, I don't think I need a Jeep. I just need the van, and we'll be doing a lot of city parking, that type of thing. So that's kind of what's going on. Hopefully I'm not rambling too much, but I wanted to give a little bit of update. I may give another video in the next month and a half when everything is up and going, and give you a little bit of upgrade before the next trip going. So I have a lot of videos going out right now. I think we're still in my trip that we did in fall in Utah and Colorado. So I'm gonna pop this one in probably before the next video coming up next week, and see if we can delay all the other video for 1 week, and then probably in a month and a half, get another update. So if you have any question, comments, ideas that you would feel like, yeah, you should try this, I'm willing to listen to every one of them. And again, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like the videos. If you want to subscribe to this channel, please feel free to do so. And you know, if you want to know when new videos are up there, just put a bell on it and it will tell you when to get there. So once again, this is Michael Joubert from MJ's Adventure, and I guess to the next video. Once again, my name is Michael Joubert, and I am from MJ's Adventure. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you liked the video, please like the video. If you have any question, comments, or add any information to the video, please put them in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.